Hi. Okay. I have been wanting to do a video about why I went natural. I decided, well, I have tried a bunch of times, but for some reason I haven't been successful, so I hope this is the last time I have to do this video. Well, there were a series of events that led to my being natural. The first thing was that I started working out more regularly in 2003, and at the time, you know how it is when you work out. By the time you're done with your workout, like an aerobics class, for example, your hair is like wet. I was perming my hair at the time, and it became apparent that I couldn't. If I wanted to continue to work out every day, I would have to do something about my hair. So I decided that I was going to be braiding my hair, and that's it, because I wasn't going to give up my workout routine. So and before that, I had stopped using weaves because it itches like crazy. Like if I wash my hair today and I buy a brand new weave and I put it on my hair, I'm gonna be itching before the day runs out, like something else is there. So that was that. In 2004, I moved to England to do my master's, and I was still perming my hair, but when I perm the hair, I leave it for 2 weeks and I put on my braids, and that's it. 2005, I had my last perm, and that was it. I moved to Canada, even though at the time I didn't realize that was going to be my last perm. I moved to Canada that same year, 2005, August. And, I continued my regular routine, which was braiding my hair. And every time I took my braids out, I would cut the perm out a little bit and then put the braids again. And so I was transitioning, but I didn't realize that was what I was doing. So at a point I decided, you know what, I'm not going to perm my hair anymore. And in, I think, 2007 summer, I think August, I decided to have my big chop. So from 2005 to 2007, I had been cutting the perm little by little, but it was still there. So, but I had enough hair underneath to cut the whole perm off. So I cut it, and my friend that took me to the stylist, she had started texturizing her hair because we decided together, and so I went along with what she was doing, which was texturizing. So I started texturizing. The thing with the texturizing was that number one, my stylist told me I had to come in every 2 weeks to texturize, to keep the hair soft, and it was almost like a promise that it would eventually get so soft and manageable, sooner or later. So I would go in every 2 weeks and get it texturized, and but it was a lot of money. So I decided, okay, I've watched the way they do it, I would do it myself at home the next time. So I tried to do it. So anyway, I rocked my hair all through the summer. So August, September, October, and I think November, I decided, oh no, you know what, I'm going to texturize the hair myself again, myself for the first time. Big mistake, because the hair was not straight, but it was not as coily as it was before I did it myself, and you could see the tips. The tips were kind of straight, especially in the front. It was horrible. Like, it messed up with my curl pattern. I couldn't even rock my fro if I wanted to. And another thing with the texturizing was that once you leave the salon and the curl activator, whatever it is that they put in the hair, once it dries off, that's it. The hair is back to being the way it was, like there was nothing there. So what I didn't really, I was like, I'm not really sure I'm feeling this texturizing, because I thought when you say you want to texturize, it would help bring out your curls. I read somewhere that nothing will bring, if you don't have curls in your hair, there's nothing you're going to use to bring out curls. There's nothing that brings curls to your hair, you know. So if you have curls, then you have curls, but dirt curl is another thing entirely, so I don't know about that. So anyway, I continued with my braid. So when the tips, when I did the texturizing myself and the tips on my hair straightened out, I started to cut my hair again because it had messed up my whole hair, and I had good length, but I had to start cutting it again myself. So I was like, okay. 2007, I discovered the wig lace. Oh my god, I thought that was the solution to my problem, because I have a big forehead, you know, and this helps me because I've always wished that my hairline came up to the front. Yeah, I've always admired people whose forehead is not as big as mine. So when I discovered the wig lace in 2008, I was in England. My brother's friend came in and she had it. I was like, oh no, you know, and she told me how it's done, how easy it was, blah blah blah. So I got hooked. But what happened with that, I'll tell you what happened with that. I have to, you just go to the next clip to hear what happened with that.